I go to this game store that I love going to, and apparently they got a new manager, and then police told me, yeah, we like our manager and everything. He's cool, but he needs to stop doing cocaine in the bathroom. And apparently someone left a review at the store saying, hey, I think your manager is on drugs. 4 out of 5 stars.
Should have 5 out of 5.
Yeah, but
it was the funniest shit I've ever seen. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, employee was like, gosh, if you gave that a 4 out of 5, I would hate when you give a 1.
If he's on cocaine, the service would have been damn prompt.
Okay.
Oh my god. OBS crashed. Change of plan.
Yeah.
We are going to be streaming American McGee's Alice.
Oh dear! Oh dear! Ah!
We must save Alice!
Wake up, Alice! Wake up!
Mom? Dad? Alice? Mom! Father?
I can't see!
Get out, Alice!
Save yourself, Alice! Get out of the house!
Oh, that was bad.
Poor dear. After all these years, maybe that old rabbit will bring her around.
I actually bought the sequel out of some random person's vehicle. Hey kid, you like
The legit way. And you're like, I thought you were going to offer me candy.
Cheshire Cat's the best character in this game. I love him. And the voice actor who plays him plays the voice of Ghostface in the Scream movies.
You want to know a little bit of trivia? That cat actually kind of inspired CCS, the name.
That's what I thought.
The soundtrack in this game is amazing, and I want people to be able to experience it. I really do love the soundtrack.
Well, I like the graphics. So this is not based on the book or anything? This is like the own thing?
I mean, it's supposed to be set after the book.
Oh,
after
the book.
the events of Wonderland. She goes back there regularly, and because it's a place in her, within her own mind, and it's like inspired by her own inner thoughts and stuff like that. One day she's dreaming so heavily that there's a fire that breaks out in her bedroom and it kills her family, and she didn't wake up, she didn't save them, so she feels guilty for it, and it drives her insane, and she goes into an asylum. After that, she goes back to Wonderland, and because she's now insane, that now carries over into her interpretation of Wonderland, and it's been corrupted, as is her own mind with madness.
Ah, that's interesting now.
So she then has to defeat, her own madness in order to save herself and Wonderland.
Well, I guess she didn't do that well since she kind of goes on to the sequel.
I always thought the sequel was being a huge middle finger to this game, because at the end of this game, she defeats her madness and everything goes back to normal. And then in the beginning of the second game, it's like, oh, guess what? You're mad again.
Like I got the sequel first, but I didn't want to play until I played the first one.
This game is incredibly underrated. Like, until the sequel came out, barely anyone had ever heard of it, and it's fucking it's unjust, really, because this game is amazing.
You say so. I kind of think differently, though.
Here's the thing about this game. So you throw the knife and you have to wait a little bit for it to like, kind of respawn. However, if you switch weapons and switch back, it will be instantly back.
Ah, kind of violent. Now, have you seen Alice in Wonderland by Tim Burton?
Alice in Wonderland is a book by Lewis Carroll.
Yeah, I know, but it's a movie. Tim Burton made it into a movie.
Disney made it a movie first, and it's been interpreted so many times and adapted so many times. The Tim Burton one was incredibly disappointing, because when it was coming out, I thought it was going to be an adaptation of this game. And then I watched it, and it fucking sucked.
Well, I didn't think it was be an adaptation from the game. I thought, oh wow, I like Tim Burton. I like to see how he does this, and
You'd think it'd be brilliant, but it wasn't.
I bought a copy of Madness Returns, which included
This
Yeah, basically remastered for the Xbox.
And by remaster just means upscaled.
Pretty much.
Oh, what? This was for Xbox?
No, it's for PC. But when they released the sequel, they had it so that you could download this one for free and play it on the Xbox and PS3.
Yep.
Oh, I did not know that. I probably should have gone that route.
American McGee himself he seems like such a cool dude. He worked on the original Doom.
Oh, is that his name, American McGee?
I don't think he worked on the original Doom. I think he was a modder on Doom 2.
That's why that's why the game is called American McGee's Alice.
I just thought it was a company's name or something.
No, he's a dude. He said his parents were hippies or something, and that's why his name is American. Oh fuck, missed it.
I bet they're very disappointed in him now, making these types of games.
He was a modder in the Doom 2 community, and I think they brought him on board to make some expansion packs. If I remember correctly, then they brought him on board for Quake. I think that's how it went. What's up, Kuna? She asked, did we get tired of NightCry? And then TMF says it kept crashing. And Kuna says, good.
It's for the best.
Yeah, a game came out for the Switch.
Why is he not attacking me?
Well,
fuck it.
I don't know.
Oh, Matt, did you hear that Thor's gonna be Natalie Portman now? There we go.
I heard of that.
Wait, what?
Natalie Portman's gonna be the new Thor.
They're doing the whole entire thing with female Thor.
Yep.
Yep.
Can't wait to see how this is gonna fail.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I have to jump into here.
But can I just go on the record and
okay.
say that I don't give any fucks for comic book movies anymore, or anything comic related.
I love this. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, she's a badass demon. Oh no, she's ugly. Never mind, I'm good.
Hey, it's Brutal Legend before Brutal Legend. Now she looks like Brie Larson.
This is PMS Alice.
Tyra said that Alice is way better looking than Brie Larson, and Shen
True
says,
story.
"I'll say this: Natalie Portman looks a lot more attractive than Brie Larson." And Tyra says, "It's not that hard, Shen. You gotta wait, or you can just jump and run."
No, you have to wait until the thing comes over here.
It's all about timing.
Yep.
Timing schmiming.
Look at the background, isn't it? This is 2001, isn't it gorgeous?
Well, for 2001, yeah. Not for now.
She's unattractive inside and on the outside.
Double trouble. Yes.
I
Sure, Brie Larson won an Oscar.
When Chris Hemsworth doesn't like you, that's a pretty good telltale sign that you done fucked up.
Chris Hemsworth, which one's he?
Thor.
The guy who plays Thor.
Really?
And he's like one of the apparently he's like one of the chillest people ever, and he and Brie Larson did not get along. I mean, when he said I like this one after almost hitting her in the head with the hammer in the movie, I mean I just kind of picture him throwing up in his mouth a little bit while he's saying it.
See, I know nothing about her until now.
Oh, fuck.
But again, I asked ladies here, and there's certainly plenty of you out here. Why does Hollywood think that strong female character means that she has to be someone who can beat up men?
Because they want to use those quote unquote strong female characters. It's because they want to use those quote unquote strong female characters as a voice for themselves and their own frustrations against men.
Why are they so afraid to make women human? I mean, it's like, again, it comes down to the Galbraith Threepwood paradox, where the minute you make a female character who is human have a flaw, then all of a sudden everybody is like, oh, they're saying that all women have this flaw, like they're clumsy or something.
Why are they? It's like they're also afraid of letting female characters actually be feminine.
Yeah, or motherly. God forbid you see a female character act like she has some type of mother instincts.
That was one of the most endearing
like
things
Ripley.
about Ellen Ripley's character.
Mm-hmm, exactly.
That was cheap. Did you see that?
I just love the fact that when we went to go see Endgame, the minute that Tony Stark's trapped in a spaceship and running out of oxygen, all of a sudden you see fucking Brie Larson.
Literally every time.
Nat's friend Aaron was like, "Oh, fuck off.
Every time Brie Larson did or said anything, everyone in the audience went, ugh. They're like, where are you going? I'll just kill Thanos. It's like, ugh. Apparently, I've heard that there was like a cut of the movie that was very Captain Marvel like heavy, and they were waiting to see the reaction to the character before they decided which release to show, and that's why that's why she was gone for the entirety of this one. Is because it's the non-Captain Marvel heavy cut.
Really,
she went back to her home planet.
I didn't really care for the Endgame. I really enjoyed the one before it, and I love Infinity War, but Endgame, it felt like 3 hours of nothingness.
It was. They retconned a bunch of stuff. Or time travel, because, you know, that's...
Oh yeah, they shit on Back to the Future's time travel rules for being unrealistic and stupid, and theirs are even more unrealistic and stupid than anything that happened in Back to the Future.
Oh, and speaking of which, I don't know if it's true or not, but did you hear they're going to try and make Back to the Future 4?
I don't think that's true, because the creator literally said, when they asked him, you know, would you ever do a sequel to Back to the Future or a remake or whatever, he said, over my dead body. So I don't think that's happening.
Okay, I also heard it's supposed to be a female, and it's supposed to be about saving the environment.
Yeah, that's not happening.
It's not happening? Okay.
Oh god, this music, I love it so much. This soundtrack is great.
Here's the thing, TMF, good luck finding me, because I won't be in America in a couple of days.
He'll be in a burning building in a couple days.
Oh!
Just make sure you watch out for those dopey-faced... They look like freaking corpses, all bloated.
Oh, fuck you.
I actually been told to watch out for...
Holy shit, they blew you right out of the freaking...
I know.
Yeah, I actually watched YouTube videos and I read articles saying watch out for people who are standing outside of a bar, speaking perfectly good English to make you come in. There's a chance they might work for a Yakuza.
Probably.
Yeah, so I was told to stay away from those.
Check for tattoos. If you go to Mexico, apparently most, if not all, of the resorts in Mexico are owned by the cartels, and they want to make money by having you spend tons of money at their resorts, right? I mean, they're in the business to make money. Yeah. So does it make any sense for Yakuza to kill tourists when they could be making money off of them?
Yeah, for what I've been told, they will secretly charge you more than they say they will. One YouTube video I watched, the guy told a story how his friend got basically roofied because he doesn't recall what happened last night. And he looked at his credit card and he got charged way more.
He ended up buying 5,000 pudding pops. Bill Cosby. Yeah, it's called dating when you wake up with more charges on your credit card than you expected.
Yeah, that's just a typical night out.
Brie Larson rage. Get him away, man. God, while I was waiting for Nat to set up the NightCry game, I was watching one of the Twitch thoughts, and I was like, Jesus, so blatant. Guys, if you want to go to my NSFW area in Discord and post nudes... Jesus Christ.
There was a Twitch thought on Twitter complaining about how men keep judging how women look in Magic the Gathering. And
she had her tits out, right?
No, she was kind of hypocritical because she has a not safe for work page.
Oh, new meat. Cool, welcome. How's it going?
What's your favorite hentai?
Oh god. Goodbye.
Yes, we're playing this on PC.
Well, it seems like you're pretty far now.
What, into the game?
Yeah.
Not really.
It's like the second level.
Yeah,
how many bosses are there in this game? I know the Mad Hatter, but is that the only one?
No, there's a dragon. That's for sure.
Oh, the Jabberwocky, yeah.
Yeah, there's the Mad Hatter, there's the Jabberwocky, there's the Centipede, there's the Mad Queen at the end. There's a second Jabberwocky fight too. I think you fight. I think you fight.
You don't fight the caterpillar, do you?
No, he's an ally.
I actually just remember the dragon because that's the part in the game like, okay, look, I can't beat this game with this controller. I'm going to use the mouse now. And yeah, it's actually easier to use the mouse at that part.
I don't know why the ants are dressed in like Revolutionary War gear, whatever.
Oh,
They're army ants. Get it?
Okay.
Oh, it's Lewis Carroll. Again, speaking of pedophiles. On drugs.
I think I failed to get that reference. Who's Carroll?
Lewis Carroll.
Lewis Carroll's the one who wrote Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, really? He's the
Yeah.
pedo? Oh.
Well, it's
Well,
speculated.
allegations.
Apparently,
He was
because he based Alice on a real life girl, and there was
And he
speculation.
spent a lot of time with her.
Yeah, that he was like fascinated with her and stuff like
And I also think he was drugged out of his mind because of all the drug innuendos.
Oh.
that. Yeah, people always say that he was on meth, and that's where he came up with a lot of the stuff that was in Wonderland.
Meth. I thought he was on like. No, I thought he was on heroin.
He was on all sorts of things. It was all legal back then, so fuck it.
Mm.
Possibly opium, because there were a lot of opium dens in London.
Yeah, opium and heroin are kind of one and the same, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Kind of makes you think. It kind of makes me wonder, like, maybe the reason why the government is keeping drugs away from people was because, like, they
Makes them too creative.
Yeah. Fuck, I thought I was going to survive that. I thought I was...
Ooh.
I do like these little things. They just sort of... They don't hurt you, they just sort of get up and walk away when you get too close to them. They're kind of cute.
Are you trying
Yes,
to ride that thing?
those lice-looking things. But no, have you noticed like the only drugs that the government allows you to have are the ones that keep you productive? Nicotine,
And depressed.
caffeine.
I still want weed. Give me the weed.
No, they'll probably never, unless they can tax the shit out of it, they're never gonna make it legal.
Maybe in
California
like...
again.
I feel like the only reason they did make it legal is because there are so many famous people on it that the rest of the regular people were like, okay, hang on, this is a bit out of order, you can't...
Well, do you know how many drugs and shit are most of the people in Congress are on? I mean, you know, Obama's like, yeah, I smoke but I didn't inhale.
No, I smoke, but I didn't. How does that work?
I
doesn't.
wonder if in like 150 years' time the government will try and ban caffeine or some shit.
Dude, I'll be pissed because I like Mountain Dew. I never drink coffee.
Oh, fuck it.
Aw.
No, because like a lot of times, like when you hear a lot of people say, "Oh, I need like," because coffee is addictive. If you start drinking coffee in the mornings to wake up, when you stop drinking coffee in the morning, you get like shivers, and so it is addictive.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I never had coffee because it seems like my dad got extremely mad if he didn't get coffee.
Coffee.
Yeah. Again, it becomes kind of a crutch in the morning. And believe me, I'm very much addicted to coffee. I have it like 2 or 3 cups a day.
No, not me.
That's why
I do love my coffee.
that's why I never started coffee, is because I knew it was addictive, and so I was like, nah.
Well, no, that was never the reason. It's because my dad got really mad when he didn't get his coffee in the morning.
So is there anyone in the chat who's never played this game before? And if so, what do you think of it so far? And bear in mind, it's from 2001, so if you're going to say something like, oh, the graphics are kind of bad, then shame on you.
Also, if you think the controls are easy, it's not really. But she's making it look easy.
It's probably because you were playing it with a controller, and I'm playing it on a keyboard.
No, I couldn't do it with the... I originally did it with the mouse, but I couldn't really do it that well. Then when I did the 360 controller, it got a lot easier, in my opinion. But, except I couldn't beat the dragon. But once I went back to the mouse, I'm like, oh, okay, I can do this now.
It's the Jabberwocky, you mean, not the dragon?
I thought it was the dragon, but okay, Jabberwocky. Is that the one that flies?
Yep.
Oh, that's right, you fight it twice, don't you?
Yep.
Okay, I remember now. Well, why am I envisioning of the dragon then?
It kind of looks like a dragon, but it's a Jabberwocky. It's a creature that was mentioned in Alice in Wonderland. It was never in it. It was just like referenced secondhand.
It was a short story
within the
in
story.
Alice in Wonderland. Book in a book.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've met the best character in this game, the Cheshire Cat. Now let me introduce you to the worst.
I thought the Mock Turtle had a... Oh, he does have a shell, yeah.
Yeah, that's the point. He's lost it. That's why he's crying.
Oh, he looks like a cow.
It's a mock turtle.
Yeah, he's... turtle looks like he has a cow head. Because I think like there's cans of like mock turtle made from like beef or something back in the old days.
That's a statue of Alice in the back there. I just
Yep.
noticed.
I mean, this is her world. It's almost like...
Gosh, if I was so Alice, I'd have bigger boobs. Next stream, I'll pick a different game.
Okay, just make sure it's something we can actually stream.
Okay. How about
Replay.
I'm actually gonna be looking for that game, by the way. I'm in Japan.
Might be worth some money if you resell it in the States.
Yeah, the company won't ship it out of Japan, so I have to go there and get it.
Japan, where they take pursuit of happiness quite literally. I think that's one of the reasons why they can do a lot of that kind of stuff, is because when we made them sign their constitution at gunpoint, the pursuit of happiness was actually in their constitution, whereas it's not in ours.
I think.
Oh, fuck. Fucking fish. You gotta be careful here, because, like, if you stay in the water too long, there's a huge fish that just swallows you up, and it's a one-hit kill. Oh,
I'm just waiting to hear you go.
Get up, get up, get up, get up. Oh, you fucker.
Nat sucks ass. I don't know if she does.
I don't.
She doesn't. Myth confirmed.
No.
No,
myth
wait.
busted.
Myth busted.
Get on the leaf, get on the leaf, get on. You fucker. Get on the leaf. Get up. Oh, you fuckhead.
Actually, see if you can wait. Where's the tea? No.
Nope.
No.
Fuck! Fuck! You shut your mouth.
That was not my fault.
That was entirely your fault.
You're lucky it was.